Call to order at 5.
We have about 2 more minutes.
Oh,
We have to
2
wait
more
till
minutes.
5:50. We're just excited tonight.
Yeah, we're ready to start.
Mr. Mack, do we have Chris Berger available on Zoom?
He has not joined yet, but I will add him as a panelist as soon as he joins as an attendee.
Great, thank you very much.
Mr. Berger will be joining us shortly as a panelist. He is here.
All right, go ahead. You're back.
Call to order at 5:50. Pledge of allegiance. Ms. Brown,
Stand.
approval of agenda for July 14, 2022. Do I have a first motion?
I make the first motion.
Do I have a second?
Second motion.
Cornell,
Aye.
Tapia,
Aye.
and Permis and I. Public comments? Are there any public comments?
I have not received any.
Action item. Are there any questions or comments regarding action item?
No questions.
If not, do I have a first motion?
I make that first motion.
Do I have a second?
Second motion.
Cornell,
Aye.
Tapia,
Aye.
Permis and I. Adjourn. The meeting is adjourned.
Is there anything?
No, that was it for our special meeting. We just had the one item.
Call to order at 6.
Trustee Lawson and trustee Mullen let us know that they would not be here tonight, and those absences will be excused. Please join us for the flag salute. Band.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to the meeting of Fairfax School District Board of Trustees. Thank you for being here. Before we begin, public comments on closed session item. Ms. Brown?
Before we begin public comment, we're going to go ahead and approve the agenda. So I'd like to move that up prior to public comment of closed session. And I would like to make a recommendation before that agenda is approved that we remove the item B from closed session.
Do I have a first motion?
I'll make that first motion.
Do I have a second?
Second motion.
Cornell,
Aye.
Tapia,
Aye.
and for me, it's an aye. Are there any comment on closed session?
No, there are not.
Commence to closed session at 6:02. Reconvene to open session at 7:20. We have 2 items to report. The board has given direction to Ms. Brown to try and find a designated space for the printer room as soon as possible. Cornell?
Okay, and the second item we're reporting on is the board voted to appoint Laura Brown to the position of interim superintendent effective immediately, pending the conclusion of contract negotiations to appoint her as the district's new permanent superintendent. Members Rios, Coronel, and Tapia voted yes. Members Mullen and Lawson were absent. Ms. Brown has a long history of dedicated service to the district. The board appreciates her continued willingness to do whatever needs to be done to support the district's mission, students, and staff. We believe she is the right person to lead the district at this time. The board looks forward to completing this process and bringing a contract for approval in open session at its August 11 regular meeting. Thank you.
Public comments? Are there any public comments, Ms. Brown?
We have no public comments.
Next regular board meeting, August 11, 2022. Staff board communication. Does the board have anything to report?
Nothing to report.
Superintendent report, Ms. Brown?
I just have a very brief one. I want to thank the Board of Trustees for giving me this opportunity, and I am just beyond excited to take this position, and I know there are exciting things for our future. And thank you for your support, and thanks for being here tonight. And we're looking forward to welcoming students back in just a few short weeks. And so we all know we have lots of work to do to get ready for them. So thanks again for this opportunity, and thanks again to the Board of Trustees.
Provisional internship permit. Are there any questions or comments? Do I have a first motion?
I'll make that first motion.
Do I have a second?
Second motion.
Cornell,
Aye.
Tapia,
Aye.
Fermis, and I. Number 11, consent. Are there any questions or comments regarding the consent agenda items 1 through 10? If not, do I have a first motion?
I'll make that first motion.
Do I have a second?
Second motion.
Cornell,
Aye.
Tapia,
Aye.
Fermis, and I. Public hearing, Ms. Brown.
Good evening. Tonight, we're having a public hearing on the increase of statutory school fees and adoption of fee justification study. This is the time and place designated for the public hearing on the increase of statutory school fees in accordance with Education Code Section 17620 and Government Code Section 65995. I declare that the hearing is now open. The board will accept any public comments. If there are no comments, I will declare the public hearing closed.
The public hearing is closed at
7:24.
7:24. Brown would read a statement.
Resolution number 202301, resolution of the Board of Trustees of the Fairfax School District approving an increase in statutory school fees imposed on new residential and commercial industrial construction. Pursuant to Education Code Section 17620 and Government Code Section 65995.
Action item. Are there any questions or comment regarding resolution 2023-01? If not, do I have a first motion?
First motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll make that second.
Cornell,
Aye.
Tapia,
Aye.
Fermis, and I. Are there any questions or comments regarding action item 2 to 9? If not, do I have a first motion?
I'll make the first motion to approve items 2 through 9.
Second motion.
Cornell,
Aye.
Tapia,
Aye.
Fermis, and I. Communication from the board and future items.
I have nothing to communicate at the moment, but if there is anything, I will definitely reach out to the superintendent and the board president. And thank you very much and congratulations, Mrs. Brown.
I didn't have none.
Nothing. Other business? No? Thank you for coming to the Fairfax School meeting. This meeting is adjourned.